What I've done so far is I've created a dictionary list, and in that dictionary list I obviously put in my dictionary term and the dictionary description. Now inside of each description I've found the description from a reputable website, and now what I'd like to do is reference that with a link. So I made sure that at the end of the description I added a URL for it, and now what I'm going to do is actually link to that URL. This is going to bring me to an important point about XHTML strict that you may not know if you've been using HTML or the transition or XHTML transitional. So what I've said in the past, or what I've personally done in the past, is that if I'm linking to a website, an external website from my website, I would use the target blank attribute. And I want to show you exactly what that's going to do and why that's going to break down our XHTML strict. So using Dreamweaver's property pane, I'm just going to copy my link here. I like using code view as well, but for certain things, again, this is the feature I'm paying for over here. I like using the property pane to quickly make a link instead of having to actually type out all this code myself. I'm going to save this. I'm going to upload it to my server. And now when I go and visit the website online, here we go. So I have the link. It's all set up. I'm going to make sure that my page is clean, so I'm going to validate the HTML. Oh man, what happened? It found one error, and that one error just happens to be in my link. It says there is no attribute target. Well, we've used target in the past. What does that mean? Well, the deal is that for XHTML, the target attribute, which allows you to open up the browser in a new window and just like kind of target the link somewhere else in the current page, it's been depreciated. It's now considered, and has been, just bad practice to do that. It basically breaks the navigational paradigm that users are used to, and really they say that one of the most important functions in web browsing for most people is the back button, because it can confuse people when your page opens up in a new window. Now, you're probably thinking, come on, give me a break. Someone's going to get confused because it opens up in a new window? Well, consider who you are. You are someone who's now watching these videos online. You're learning how to do web design. I mean, if you put yourself in the spectrum of online users, you are way heavy on the savvy side. So you know that when you click on a link and it opens up in a new blank page, that if you don't want it, you just click away from it. Other people could have a serious problem with that. I mean, for one, you take away their back button. Another issue is they could be using assistive devices like magnifying devices to magnify certain parts of their page. You know what? You just don't know. And also to say that some browsers, like if you're looking at this thing through like an iPhone or one of these other devices that, like an on-screen, all these different browsers, well, that right there is going to open up a whole new thing and completely take them away from your page anyway, and it could like actually do worse than what you were wanting to. So I've used it before, but I'll tell you what, I repent, and I'm going to listen to the gods of usability, namely Jacob Nielsen, and I'm going to take away that tag, and instead of me saying how the user should visit this link, I'm going to let the user decide. So here I am. I'm going back to my Dreamweaver, and I'm going to take target blank just out of there, and let me upload it back to the server. And hopefully the W3C will be happy with me. Let me make sure. Okay, here's my link. That target blank is out of there. And give me the green light. Beautiful.